the first time in history that we have put the car industry together with the radio industry. And that was our goal, is to create a dialogue between these industries.
We've got a new platform. We have new ways to interact both with our consumers in the car and beyond the car. We actually have 23 different industries in this room right now.
Kind of drill down, we think, to the secret sauce, which is indeed local. That is really the essence of what radio is about. You can ask radio people that, you can ask car people that, they'll tell you the same thing. And certainly from the radio station side, radio people really understand that hometown environment. They know the local streets, just like car dealers do as well.
I see it all the time in my industry. Whether it's Eastman Kodak or Circuit City or others, I love the people there. I love the CEOs. I get to know the management, and their company dies because they're stuck in their own way and they don't change. And as I said 25 years ago, or 30 years ago, even to the radio crowd I spoke with then, you have to change or you will lose. An area like why haven't radio companies started the Pandoras and the other services or the XM Sirius, which now compete with radio?
Hello, I'm Jeff Snyder, Vice President of Automotive Business Development at Pandora. What that means for us is really I'm focused on maximizing in-car listening of Pandora. So working with the manufacturers, suppliers, aftermarket providers to install Pandora in as many cars and devices as possible.
It's amazing to me that we do live in a world now where you can listen to any game from all around the world. You can order dinner from your car, you can surf the web from your car, you can call your wife from the car.
You know, think about it today. How successful would television be if we had to pair our phone to the TV to watch stuff? It's actually not a normal thing to do.
18 to 34 said if you were going to lose one piece of technology, what would have the greatest negative impact on you? And it was computers, meaning internet, and smartphones ahead of cars. People in my demo, and some other people in this room, oh my God, if we lost our cars, that piece of technology, we couldn't live our lives.
That one little idea, I've sold Man Metals in 13 countries. I have marketing deals that I'm negotiating. Hopefully by Father's Day and next year, you'll see me everywhere from Cracker Barrel to Walmart. So if you have an idea, follow through with it. And that's something that I'm very passionate about, and especially being here in the Motor City.
As a content creator, I want to partner with every one of them because it's kind of like I'm going to let God figure out what is the right thing. I'm just going to partner with everybody.
We are focused on the automotive industry. And we're focused on bringing them a scalable audio content delivery system that can scale from bringing your own device into the car all the way up to a fully embedded system and everything in between.
W. James, 950, to the podium. Dash, conventionaires to the right, to the left. This is Jeff Gilbert.
How in the world do I follow that? Oh, yeah.
45 million monthly viewers, 106 minutes per day of people watching people play video games. When I first read that stat, I kind of snickered and thought, that's crazy, until I realized that people watch people play football games. And people watch people play baseball games, and people watch people play hockey games. So this is not necessarily a new trend, but it's a new trend and a new channel.
We're getting cards right now that we're testing that can connect 7 devices inside that car.
And then the recession hit. And then choice came, and the consumer, and I think you guys would all agree with this, became so much more educated to what they wanted when they walk inside a dealership. And that's a tremendous difference for radio, certainly a tremendous difference for all the business that these guys do.
I only really have 3 rules about radio, and this is it. And this is the work I do all over planet Earth. Tell the truth, make it matter, and never be boring. Now, what's true is the only constant is change. But these 3 things don't change. They have worked to engage audiences since the beginning of time, and they will always work to engage audiences.
There's nothing more important than the relationship between local radio stations and car dealerships. And this is more than just a business relationship. Because if radio isn't properly demonstrated during that training moment, the potential exists for this to hamper listening. Radio stations can sell cars, but radio needs car dealers to sell radio.
And so if you're a radio broadcaster, I think you really need to ask yourself about what you've always done, if it's still working today, and if it's going to work tomorrow. Close consideration of where traffic information fits in for your consumers, your listeners, is where I think you need to begin.
I do the radio spots for our dealerships every month, and I get the script, right? I look at it, and as I'm reading it mentally, I'm just kind of like, I mean, does anyone really? I mean, the next 10 dealers are going to say the same thing on the next commercial, but at the end, my 5-year-old says, "Make the wise choice." Everyone in town comes up to me and says, "Was that Finley at the end of your commercial saying make the wise choice?" And I've had more conversation about that idea than any payment, any deal, any $9.99 oil change that we could possibly put into an advertisement.
It's all in the concept. Everything we experience every day is the result of an idea.
The automotive industry's business model is I got to box my business model for that car for when I sell that car. Because we have traditionally sold, the business model is we sell and forget. We ship and forget. It's an industry term from the consumer side where you shipped it and forgot it. And when you shipped and forget, you don't have to worry about it. Well, in this new world where we're connecting and we're software updating and we're going to provide extra value and extra life, we have to ship and remember. That has different design considerations and has different business models.
The connected car is real. It's here. It's even broader than that. It's not just connected car, it's Internet of Things. So there becomes a time in the very near future when every device that has an AM and FM tuner also has an internet connection. And instead of saying, oh my gosh, that's a threat, that means that Pandora is going to be in that device, we need to look at that as an opportunity to say with that connectivity, I can take all the great strengths of broadcast radio, pair that with connectivity and bring new things that are interesting and value of our product.
And the one thing that we really believe is that a truly connected car is a car that has an embedded connectivity piece in it, right? And so that's why you see us put things like OnStar 4G LTE in all of our cars. And we didn't just roll out a few. We rolled it pretty much across our whole portfolio. By the end of this year, we're going to have 30 vehicles with in-car Wi-Fi, okay? And that's just one of the benefits of putting that high-speed connection into the car.